Everybody, this is Scotty at Sketchy's Garage.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to apply some Sim rocket liner. It works really good for doing the under parts of your car, your inside wheel wells, the bottom of the car, the trunk of the car. I really like it. It sticks really good. It's really good about killing noise and vibrations and rattles. So I think very highly of this stuff. I've been using it for about 10 years now, and knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with it. It's very easy to use. You just, this is your hardener. You usually add 8 ounces. You just would dump 8 ounces into your mixing cup, and then add it into your quart. Close it up. I've already did all that, and it's already been shooken. You just shake it up for 2 minutes, and then you apply it. They send you a gun with each kit. I typically use the same gun for about 4 or 5 kits. I personally think the gun works better after about the 3rd or 4th time. But that's just me. Just kind of screw it on there.
So does this eliminate the need for other products if it does sound deadening and all of that too?
I would still like, if you do it on the inside of your car on the floor, I still like putting a dyno mat or a hush mat or whatever to really kill the noise and the heat. But it will work by itself. It's amazing how well it actually works. It really truly does. Just go take a look at where we're going to bed line. We got a set of fenders off of a 64 Chevy 2 wagon. We just took and scuffed it up, and then we applied a coat of epoxy primer. And then same with this here. This is just the tailgate, the inside of a tailgate for a Blazer. Anyways, surface prep. This right here was sandblasted. It was bare metal, and we just epoxy primed it. And this over here, we had E-coat on it. We sanded it down with 80 and then scuff padded it and put a coat of epoxy primer on it. We let the epoxy primer sit for about an hour, and then we just apply this stuff directly on top of it. You don't have to scuff it or anything. It'll bite right into the epoxy with no problems. You put 2 light coats or 3 coats in each application. Avoid trying to put it on real heavy, because what you do, it'll look kind of funny. You'll get spots that are glossy, and you'll get spots that are dull. So you just want to put a nice even coat on it, let it cure out a little bit, then come back and put a second coat on it. We're going to put a coat on it and see how it looks. Wear your respirator too. This stuff's pretty loud. You want to spray at about 50 psi, or that's the PSI I like. Everybody's different. You just adjust your PSI to the texture that you want. see where I kind of sprayed it too heavy, and that's what I'm talking about. You'll get an area that's going to be real shiny, and then the rest of it's going to be like a semi-gloss like that. Hopefully on the second coat we'll take care of that. I put this valve is right in my way. I need to adjust, move that. My hand kept on hitting it, and what it was doing was killing my air pressure, so I'll adjust that and we'll let this stuff flash off for about 25 minutes and put a second coat on it. Alright everybody, we're back, fixing to put on a second coat. One thing I forgot to mention the first time is this stuff sticks very, very well. So if you get it on your body, it might be on there for a week or two. So make sure you're pretty much well covered up pretty good. If you're up underneath the car, try to wear a face shield or something because you'll go home looking like a raccoon. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. One thing you want to make sure you do is like all your back sides of your lips. You know, that's generally where the rust starts on your vehicle, from mud and stuff getting up in there, getting wet. And if you ain't got a lot of protection there, it'll want to rot out. So make sure you get real good coverage in there on all your flanges, down at the bottom, and even up in there you want to try to get good coverage, because a lot of times leaves or something will get stuck in there, it'll get wet, and it'll eventually rot out on you. So the more paint, primers, especially epoxy primers, you can get on there for protection, the better. We're just going to put a second coat on here. It's just going to be more to make it look nice and even and uniform. This last panel, while I was spinning it around in circles, is the gun was almost out. So the only way I found for it to pick it up is if we was gonna spray more, we would just take this and dump it into our next one. But being that this is all we're spraying today, you can whip it around in a circle and it'll cause it to pick it up. And it usually does spray it a little bit heavier when you do that. But this is a panel that'll never be seen. It's just for protection anyways. So, just a little tidbit. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. That's pretty. Oh, so pretty.